the committee, but it doesn't give their names. And a lot of other people that have been left out that I want to be sure are recognized, so I'm writing a book. I've done the research, and because of that, I'm taking a sabbatical. Otherwise, I'll never get it written, and these people have to be thanked. A lot of people, tons of people. The other thing I want to mention is the bicentennial.
You could talk loud.
Okay, this one, just remember this one. Okay, that little book has the names of literally, practically all of Tucson, if not individually, but by like the carpenters that were working for the city of Tucson, the union carpenters, and a lot of people. They were the hardest to work with because they didn't have any work. I mean, the times were down when we were doing that, and to get the union electricians to work with the city electricians and not get paid, of course the city electricians got paid. They took those big, big letters, 20 feet tall, up to Sentinel Peak. The Car Dealers Association paid for generators. A lot of the companies gave the equipment, and so it was a huge effort. I want to tell you, my husband never wanted me to be in any of this because he saw me getting tired and sick, and he wouldn't let me have the car because he thought he could stop me. But there's no stopping this woman. Anyway, what I want to say is, if you can get that book, it's very interesting because John Bret Hart helped us. Besides Father Kieran McCarthy. ¿Cómo se llama? Ay, madre.
John
Bret, the anthropologist is here. And, okay, he helped us a lot. That's all in there, and just a lot of other people. So I hope you can have a chance to see that. And the last thing I want to say is this, and part of it's been said. What I want to say is this. We started, and I want to say that the first person I asked her was Lorraine Berta Aguilar. She was the head of our prayer committee. And when I was talking to Mrs. Rosefish, who had the gallery downtown, she said, you're not going to be able to do anything. People have tried. They hundreds went to the Pioneer Hotels, blah, 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 y'all. And I said, but if they have a prayer committee? And she says, you know what? No. So she called Aileen and Paul Smith. Oh, yeah. So it started from there. And I won't go through the rest of it, but I'm trying to tell you what we were trying to say. Not just for the Mexican and Spanish, but for all the people that live in the barrio. There were many minorities there. Our Chinese friends that had that wonderful place that had the beautiful symbols they have in China. A lot of my black brothers, or African Americans, or I used to call them negritos because that meant my beautiful little negritos. And chicanitos and all the everything. Los Americanos, how do we call them? Los gringuitos. So anyway, I want to read this because it started in a circle and it's going in a circle. And this is the mission statement of Los Descendientes. Los Descendientes del Presido de Tucson is a non-profit, charitable, cultural, and educational organization founded to preserve the unique cultural influences and language derived from Spanish, Mexican, and territorial periods, and everybody else that has history here. So thank you. Oh! Thank you.
I want to present you this beautiful bouquet on behalf of Las Doñas and this extraordinary print of Misión San Abierto del Park.
I just want to point out that this beautiful print was made possible by our dear late Doña Seal Peterson, who's represented here by her daughter Kacha, who presented it to us for AMBA and Kacha's husband Pierre.
De pilón a Cachita. The dress I'm wearing This is the fourth time I wear it. I bought it at Phil Peterson. It cost a lot of money, but it was worth it. But since I first bought it, I have shrunk. So I had to have it altered. That's all I wanted to say.
I'd like to add to what Alva said, that Father Karen McCarthy was down in Mexico City, and he was doing research. And he came across the Declaration of the Presidio of Tucson. And that's how we found out that Tucson was born August 20th, 1775. And it's a birthday the Doñas tried to celebrate every year, as well as Los Descendientes. And I want to note that Arnold Smith was the man who started Los Descendientes and the man who started Las Doñas. Thank you.